Fifine sent me over their absolute best gear so that I could build the ultimate streaming setup exclusively built with Fifine. And I'm actually really excited for this one because a lot of these peripherals come in white. I think this is gonna look really good too. Let's start with something, shall we? So the first step we're gonna do here is the Fifine S3. This is a mixer that's used for your setup. It does have phantom power, it uses XLR, and it has a few different inputs for aux, which don't come that in handy in the modern age. A lot of people use USB-C now, or they're using Bluetooth, so it's not as useful, but regardless, it's still a really cool device because it has a couple cool features in it. Just a reminder, I did review all of these items in my channel just recently, so if you want to check out full deep reviews on these, go ahead, but we're just showing you how to set up in a streaming setup. And man, this white looks so good. I definitely had it in black before, and the white just takes it home, man. It looks better, it feels better. Man, Fifine makes really good stuff. A couple other fun things it can do as well is it has a voice changer to make your voice sound all silly and, you know, different effects wise. You have these custom fields which can add different custom sound effects you want to add. Like, you know, I have a friend that likes to do a slap sound. I have a friend that likes to do different silly sound effects when he's trying to do certain things. You can also auto-tune your voice if you want to different notes, and you can also mute different devices. So let's say, for example, if you want to monitor your microphone, you can click this button on, turn it up and down. If you want to mute your mic, you can turn your volume of the mic up and down, and the line in and the line out. This would go to your PC potentially, this would go to your speakers, and this of course goes to your PC as well. Yeah, really cool device. I'll show you guys how to set it up. Next up is one of my favorite microphones I've used to date. This is the ampligame AM8. It's a really nice dynamic microphone. It uses USB-C and XLR, and they finally got it in white. I'm excited to see this thing. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, and it's nice gray too. That's cool. Wow, I like that gray on top here. That's really nice looking. Wow, Fifine, you still makes good stuff. It's a nice high quality stand. It's gonna go on a boom arm. We'll open them in a second, but that looks fantastic. So yeah, it does have XLR, it does have USB-C, and it does have headphone monitoring as well. When I recall, it does not come with an XLR cable. You'll have to provide that on your own. Yep, just USB-C in the box. Man, what a nice microphone. You just screw it in like this. You can go on your table or desk like this if you need to, which of course you'd be recording it in this style. Or you can hit it on a boom arm, which we are going to definitely do. That looks freaking gorgeous. Next up is the V3. Now this is an HDMI capture card. It does have 4K throughput, but it only exports 1080p 60 FPS. So that's what you're gonna get when you're getting video out of this thing. But it's still a useful card, especially if you're going to stream to a different device. You know, if you're gonna go through maybe your desktop's the main game machine and you're gonna stream through your laptop, and you're gonna stream on OBS through there, which I think that's the setup we're gonna go with here, a dual streaming setup in a sense. And this is an all white edition as well. And man, the white looks so good. Look at that. It'll blend in with the setup perfectly. Yep, so up here you do have your HDMI out, your PC out, and your HDMI in, and your line in as well for audio, and your headset in if needed. And this is a little RGB strip across the top. Second to last, this is the Fifine BM66. It's a nice styled boom arm. I don't believe it's gonna be that large compared to the one I have now. We are gonna use it in our setup here. This does not come in white, sadly. It only comes in black, but it's a very nice boom arm for the quality you're paying for. I haven't seen this one yet. This is actually something new to me. Oh, yeah, okay, this is a high quality boom arm for sure. This is definitely better quality than the one they've come with in the past. So you get a full-size, nice, high-quality stand that this is not gonna break easily. These are some of the best quality that you can grab when it comes to stands. I'm a really big fan of these. And then this is the actual boom arm part, and it's, ooh, the tension's a little tight on here because there's no weight, but yeah, this is a decent size. It's definitely not as big as my Joby, I believe. We'll have to compare the two, but it's a really, really nice quality side. You have your logo on the side that's not too flamboyant, and everything's nice and subtle and clean. So we'll have to see how this looks with the setup. Okay, I did save the best for last. This is the H3 headset. This is brand new. Now we have reviewed the H9 version of this, and it had its quirks. It was pretty inexpensive. This is their newest, more upgraded edition of this. I'm not sure about all the features they've done with it yet. We're gonna do an in-depth dive of this in another video, but for now we're gonna just put it in the setup so we can get everything and see how it sounds. But you guys get the exclusive unboxing here, so going with a silver cable, I see. That's a nice choice. Ooh, I love that space, that gray on the band. Oh yeah, these look great. fantastic in white. Wow. Okay, I can already see some changes off the bat. So first of all, you have this really nice purple. Look at this purple on the side here. This purple accent wire that connects the two headphones together. That is such a nice touch. The purple threads, the Fifine across the top, that's really, really nice. So the quality took a massive leap here. Next up, you have the band, which is more of a way more comfortable, way more squishy, way more padding added. Same with the ear cups as well. And the Fifine logo isn't just a printed on smiley face. It's actually like this kind of cool looking transparent double layer. Like there's a transparent plastic over top of the logo and the logo's underneath, which is a really nice look for this. I'm a big fan of these. Wow, these are great. So it does come with a detachable boom arm as well. Where is that boom arm? So here's your boom arm. You can take it in and out if you need to in case you don't need it. Fits in just nicely. And it's a lot smaller and less bulky than the other model was. So I can see a lot of differences here, and the silver is just gorgeous. It looks so good. Now it is wired. So this does have a clip on the back. You can clip it to different things. It has a chat versus game mixer on board, noise cancellation on the side, and it has a 7.1 surround sound setting as well. As well, you can EQ it to different sounds. So like movie mode, game mode, and music mode. Personally, I was gonna stick to game mode when I'm using these on the stream, but so far these look so sick. Wow. Wow. These are awesome headphones. Very cool. I'm gonna guess these have RGB as well because I do see an RGB button on the back. So we'll have to see if these sound any better. Okay, we've unboxed everything. We need to get down to business and we need to take my setup and we're going to transform it into a Fifine exclusive setup. So let's get cracking. I know it does not look like much, but I promise we have a lot cooking here. But there is a device I haven't shown you yet. This is the Fifine D6. And essentially this device lets you use everything like a Streamdeck would. It has different commands, different options to automate and change up your stream while you're streaming with a button press. With macros and different commands with your camera, you can really, really up your stream quality with this. So we're gonna include this in the mix of devices here and we're gonna show you how to set all this up. So first we're gonna start with the microphone stand. Based on what the length that I'm seeing, it's actually a full size. It's not cutting any corners at all. It looks great and it's perfect size for your desk. The clamp is sturdy, it's made of really high quality materials, and the length is just right. Not too long, not too short. So we're gonna clamp this on the side and we're gonna move on with our lives here. Yeah, and this thing's a really good height. I have a good length there. Now, if you already have an XLR cable, fantastic. None of these came with one, but we're gonna need one for our microphone, the AM8. So first off, the microphone stand actually has a couple extra features. That's right, it has the ability to hide that pesky cable. Now this is really tight because it's made of rubber, it seems. But once you get it out there, it's pretty smooth. This thing looks like it's probably gonna be able to pop right out. Yep, and here you can adjust the tension and we'll slide our XLR cable right through. Oh, is that the right way? Yeah, that's the right way. All right, cable all threaded in. Now we just need to take our Fifine AM8, thread the needle here. I wish this stand was white, but it still looks really good black. So this is gonna stand like this, because that's kind of standard for this. It can go underneath or over. I prefer if we go, probably go, in this case, we'll go under like this. Now, if you do want RGB on your microphone, you will have to plug in the USB-C cable as well, but we're just going with the XLR. Okay, this is where things absolutely get complicated. So now we're gonna install our capture card. And you know, a lot of people can do this a lot of different ways. If you're streaming from a console, this is perfect for you. You plug in your HDMI cable into your HDMI in, and you plug in the HDMI out to the HDMI out. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, if you're gonna go to a different PC, things get a little weird with the audio and how that's all gonna be captured and transmitted. So I can't really offer you a perfect device based on your scenario. So we're gonna take our capture card here, plug in the HDMI cable that's coming out of my PC and into the HDMI in slot. Then I'm gonna take this HDMI cable that's going to my monitor and plug this into the HDMI out slot. And that gives us at least 4K 30 FPS out to our monitor. Now I'm running a little less than 4K, so hopefully we will be able to get at least 60 FPS out of this. As far as pass-through, when it comes to capture, that's more 1080p 60 FPS max. So I have my USB-C cable hooked up to my laptop, and that's gonna go right into the PC slot on here. And now we should have perfect capture for our gameplay to our streaming laptop. Look in here, I have my laptop perfectly mounted underneath my desk with everything hooked up So from what I can tell based on the capture card, if you're running an ultra wide, you're gonna run into problems because it can only support up to 1920 by 1080. So trying to change your resolution to 25 by 60, it's not really gonna work for this capture card because the 21:9 ratio, it doesn't fit the box. So I am gonna run things a little bit squished together here just to get the example going. And honestly, I would probably capture on my computer while I'm gaming because then I can use my DSLR camera instead, as it'll capture better quality, as I won't have that squeezed aspect ratio. Now we're gonna set up the mixer, and this should be pretty straightforward. All we need to do, since we're getting audio out of the HDMI cable we got from the other PC, is plug this directly into my streaming PC, which is the laptop. There we go. And as you can see, this thing has a lot of options on here, including some RGB choices you can change it to, which I love the colors they include. Now we just need to plug in our XLR cable for our microphone. There we go. And then we should be set. As you can see, the microphone is actually getting input by going up and down. The headphones are not plugged in yet. There's no audio playing. So that's the next step here. Since we will be using Fifine's USB powered headset, we cannot use it with the mixer because the mixer requires auxiliary headphones or a headset in order to properly work. But the cool thing is we're using their microphone, so we can remove this detachable stick here because the quality is not going to be as good in here as is going to be in our nice XLR microphone. Not even close, honestly. So we're gonna have to just do with this, plug this in USB directly to the laptop, streaming PC, and go from there. So far we have almost everything done we need to start streaming. We have the microphone hooked up to our mixer. We have our mixer hooked up to our streaming PC that is currently down here. We have our Fifine D6 streaming deck that's going to be controlling our camera, our games, maybe switching between scenes, maybe more if we want to, you know, we'll set things up. And then we did have to switch the aspect ratio in the game to 16:9 because this is an ultra wide, and it was just not working with the Fifine capture card because the capture card only supports 1920 by 1080 in a 16:9 ratio. So as you can see, our streaming PC is hooked up to this monitor, which this monitor is actually a USB hub as well. So it's really, really handy for me to have all these different ports in here available to me. And it does daisy chain to this one. So if I want to switch this to the gaming PC, I can, or switch it to the streaming PC, I can as well. This came from work. Don't ask me how I got it. We have the game going on, the webcam, and the two audio inputs, one for the capture card and one for the microphone mixer here. And as well, we have the OBSBot Tiny 2 powering this entire system. Webcam, this is a 4K, a wonderful, wonderful system because it follows you. Look, it follows you where you go. And I'll show you on the camera here. It's gonna follow us wherever we decide to move, which is just such a cool feature, honestly. So everything's set up so far. We're gonna add one more fun little aspect here. In order to add a little bit of spice to life, we're gonna add this tablet here. And this tablet is gonna actually be a soundboard, so we can add extra sounds to our mixer and have a more variety than just 4 buttons. Is plug in the included aux cable that they gave us from Fifine, and we'll have plug this into our line in on the mixer as well. So one of the things I'm gonna do right now is pick some sounds from here and map them to the different options here so I have some fun variety to play with as I'm going along. And the line in port, just so you're aware, if you have any static problems, please make sure to plug them into clean ports. I had this tablet charging, it created lots of static with this. I also had this plugged into a USB hub, which caused static as well. Plugging this directly into the laptop and unplugging this for charging fixed all that noise. Everything is set up now and ready to go. All we gotta do now is stream.
Hey, you guys fucking suck chunks.
We haven't found anything yet, you're fine. Oh, here we go, I found it. Here it is.
How do I get to you guys, though?
Just walk around, bro, Chacho.
Okay, Mamacho. I've been trying to describe this game to my wife, and it's...
my dribbles found.
Oh. If anybody would have clown parts, it'd be Aaron.
For sure.
Gee, thanks.
Cat bird.
Letters at its feet.
What a cutie pie.
Lunge for the shiny ring. Performance. Booga booga.
For the special and direct attention of Roa Moonglow only. Look, Roa, you citizen have always been consummate professionals to me, so I don't understand why the Rockin's Rest cell is so useless.
something real
In
quick.
the night we fall apart. Wait, how's it go? In the night we come, we go slay the monster. Follow me and listen.
You figured out where it
to
was?
my silly voice. I figured out where the monster is. I figured out where the monster is. Watch him say, "Where are you guys?" Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Where are you guys?
Everything you saw here today will be available in the description down below. And yes, there's a huge Amazon Prime Day sale going on, so I really encourage you guys to check them out if you're interested in any of the things that you saw. Fifine has made some of the best products available on my channel because what they make is so budget friendly, so affordable, but also work really well and look really well for your setup too. Thank you again, Fifine, for sending all these products to get this video even made in the first place. If you like Lucky Strike Tech, drop a like down below. You're welcome to subscribe if you want to see more. I've got the Xbox handheld coming soon, very soon. Hope you all have a blessed day. I'm gonna go game.